Hello, my name is Susannah King. I'm a musculoskeletal physiotherapist, and today I'm going to talk to you about ergonomics. As more and more of us are making the shift to work from home, it's really important that we have the correct workstation setup. There are 4 important things to check the levels of at your workstation. Number 1, your chair. Number 2, your keyboard. Number 3, your mouse. And number 4, your screen. You need to ensure that you are positioned in a way with these 4 tools that prevents any strain or excessive loading on your own musculoskeletal system. The chair, number 1. Ensure that your knees are 90 degrees or lower than your hips. If this is not possible on the chair that you've got, you can either raise your seat if you have an office chair or add a cushion. Next step is make sure that your feet are firmly on the floor. Now, my feet can't quite reach the floor, so I'm going to shift forward, so this makes sure that my knees are now lower than my hips. It's okay if your back is left unsupported, as long as your knees are lower than your hips. That takes the strain off your back. If you are fortunate enough to have an office chair, use its levers to adjust the height and tilt, and also the back support if you want to. Otherwise, a standard dining chair will suffice, either with or without a cushion, depending on your height. Number 2, your keyboard. Ideally, you should have a separate keyboard from your screen. If you are on a laptop, I would advise you to purchase a separate keyboard and mouse if you don't already have one. Or if you have a separate monitor, then you can use your laptop as your keyboard. You should sit close enough to your table or desk so that your hands can reach onto your keyboard without reaching forward. If you have a desk chair which has arms on it, and you find that these arms are preventing you getting close enough to your keyboard, try removing them. A lot of these desk chairs have removable arms. You can tip them upside down and unscrew them, and that way you'll be able to get closer in and close enough to your keyboard. The correct position is that your upper arm should be in line with your torso, and your fingers should be on your home keys, your A, S, D, F, J, K, L, and semicolon. Now that is the perfect position for me and very comfortable. If you find that you are too low and you're reaching up to your keyboard, again add another cushion and adjust your feet accordingly. If you find that you're too high, lower your seat or find a lower chair. If you were to use your laptop as your keyboard and have a separate monitor, make sure again that your keyboard is close enough to you, and again I would suggest that you use a separate mouse. Number 3, the mouse. The mouse should be at the same level as your keyboard. If you have everything set up correctly for the keyboard, the mouse should follow and be in the correct position. Number 4, the screen. The top of the screen should ideally be at eye level or slightly lower. Your eyes can tilt to reach the middle of the screen. There are other factors to consider when setting up your workstation and home office. I would be more than happy to discuss your personal ergonomic office setup with you. If you need further advice, please contact me at the Northwest London Physio and Treatment Centre. Thanks for listening.